Hey everyone! Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating chapters from James Clear's Atomic Habits, Chapter 8, which is all about making your habits absolutely irresistible. If you've ever wondered why you can binge-watch Netflix for hours but struggle to exercise for just 20 minutes, this video is going to blow your mind with the science behind it all. So picture this. You are scrolling through social media, and before you know it, 2 hours have vanished into thin air. Meanwhile, that workout you planned? Still sitting there, untouched. What's happening here isn't a lack of willpower, it's your brain responding to what scientists call supernormal stimuli. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a bird, and you see 2 eggs. One is your normal-sized egg, and the other is twice as big and brighter. Which one would you choose? Every single time, you'd go for the bigger, brighter one, even though it's not real. That's exactly what's happening to us every day with modern technology, food, and entertainment. They're all designed to be more attractive than anything our brains naturally evolved to handle. The food industry has mastered this art. They've discovered what they call bliss points, the perfect combination of salt, sugar, and fat that makes your brain light up like a Christmas tree. It's not just a coincidence that you can't eat just one potato chip. These foods are engineered to be more appealing than anything you'd find in nature, triggering responses that are way stronger than what our ancestors experienced with natural foods. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is the key to the whole chapter. Your brain doesn't just release feel-good chemicals when you get a reward. It actually releases them when you are anticipating the reward. Think about Christmas morning when you were a kid. The excitement you felt wasn't just about opening presents, it was about knowing you were going to open them. That anticipation, that craving, is powered by a chemical called dopamine, and it's what drives almost everything you do. Here's a mind-blowing example. Researchers studied people playing slot machines and found that the biggest dopamine spike doesn't happen when they win money, it happens right before they pull the lever. It's the anticipation that hooks them, not the actual reward. This is why social media is so addictive. Every time you pick up your phone, your brain is anticipating those likes, comments, and notifications, flooding your system with dopamine before you even see anything. Now, here's where this gets practical for building better habits. If anticipation is what drives behavior, then the secret to sticking with good habits is making them more attractive by bundling them with things you already crave. This technique is called temptation bundling, and it's like giving your brain a reward appetizer before the main course. Let me give you a simple example that actually works. Say you hate doing laundry, but you love listening to your favorite podcast. Instead of doing these separately, you create a rule: you only get to listen to that podcast while folding clothes. Suddenly, laundry day becomes something you actually look forward to because your brain starts associating the boring task with something pleasurable. One of my favorite real-world examples comes from an engineering student who wanted to exercise more but also loved watching Netflix. So he literally hacked his stationary bike to connect to his laptop and programmed it so Netflix would only play if he was pedaling fast enough. If he slowed down, the show would pause. Genius, right? He turned exercise from something he avoided into something he craved because it became the gateway to his entertainment. You can apply this to almost anything. Want to start journaling? Only do it while drinking your favorite coffee in your coziest spot. Need to tackle your finances? Pair it with your favorite snacks or background music. The idea is to take something your brain already wants and use it as fuel for something your brain needs. But here's what most people get wrong. They try to rely on pure willpower, which is like trying to swim upstream against your own neurology. Instead of fighting your brain's wiring, you need to work with it. Make the cue for your good habit obvious, bundle it with something attractive, and watch how much easier consistency becomes. The beauty of this approach is that over time, you start to genuinely enjoy the habit itself. Your brain begins to associate the positive feelings with the entire experience, not just the reward you bundled with it. Eventually, you might find yourself actually looking forward to that workout or that study session, even without the extra incentive. Think about the habits you are trying to build right now. What's one thing you absolutely love doing that you could pair with something you know you should be doing more of? Maybe it's listening to audiobooks while cleaning, watching your favorite YouTube channel while meal prepping, or treating yourself to a special drink while working on that side project you keep putting off. The key is to be strategic about it. Make a list of things you genuinely enjoy and another list of habits you want to build. Then play matchmaker between them. The combination doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to make the good habit more appealing than doing nothing at all. Remember, your environment is constantly bombarding you with supernormal stimuli designed to capture your attention and trigger cravings. The companies behind social media, junk food, and endless entertainment have teams of scientists working to make their products irresistible. But now you understand the same principles they're using, and you can flip the script to work in your favor. The takeaway here isn't just about building habits, it's about understanding how your own mind works. When you recognize that anticipation drives action more than the actual reward, you can start designing your life in a way that makes good choices feel inevitable rather than forced. So here's your challenge. Pick one habit you've been struggling with and find one thing you love that you can bundle with it. Try it for just 1 week and see what happens. What habit are you going to try temptation bundling with? Drop a comment below and let me know. I love hearing about your experiments with these concepts. Until next time, remember, you are not lacking willpower, you just need better systems.